Hi everybody, Dan Illman here with some exciting news. DRF Formulator, the gold standard in past performance information, is now free, exclusively on DRF Bets. Join DRF Bets with the promo code WINNING, get a $250 first deposit match bonus, a $10 free bet, and free Formulator already uploaded to your account. Access Formulator's premium features, including sortable trainer stats, race replays, personalized trip notes, and lots more. Free Formulator, exclusively on DRF Bets. Dan Illman, Mike Beer, taking a look back at the Grade 1 $3 million Pegasus World Cup going 9 furlongs at Gulfstream Park on January the 29th. It was an epic matchup. Two-time Breeders' Cup winner Nick Sko, who won the 2021 Classic, taking on Life is Good, the 2021 Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile winner. Same running style. We expected them to hook up early. Let's break from the gate in the Pegasus World Cup. And Mike, the race is over.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, isn't it? I mean, this was a highly anticipated matchup between two supposedly top speed horses. And you're right, the race was over before it even got started. Life is Good. As it turns out, Dan, he's just way faster than Nick Sko early. He clears off around the first turn, and he never looks back.
Not only was Life is Good faster than Nick Sko, were you surprised that Stiletto Boy was faster than Nick Sko? And I think Stiletto Boy's jockey did a very smart thing, kind of outbreaking Nick Sko, getting to the inside and forcing Nick Sko to rate. There was no way Nick Sko was rushing after that.
Yeah, of course I was surprised by that. It seems like Nick Sko's not supposed to be third around the first turn in this race, no matter what. And it's not like he got off to some kind of slow start then. As far as I could tell, Nick Sko was away from the gate just fine. He just wasn't fast enough to get close to the early pace in here.
You see Life is Good setting this uncontested and fast pace while well out on the track. Is that just him, Mike? We know he gets a little bit drifty at times, or do you think Irad had a plan? Let's just get out there and then kind of drop down to the inside on the turn.
Yeah, I think Irad was just keeping him out there up the backstretch where, it doesn't really matter that he's out there at that point in the race. They're still on a straightaway. I think he was just keeping him away from the rail, maybe seeing if somebody wanted to take a run at him up the backstretch. Nobody did. He drops back over around the second turn here. And there's just no point in this race, Dan, where anybody can get anywhere near Life is Good. He is going to start drifting again here through the stretch of this race. I think that's something that we hadn't seen in his prior two starts going the mile. He drifts out at the end of this race, which is something he was wont to do earlier in his career. It doesn't matter. He's in hand under the wire. Nobody gets anywhere near this horse.
Nick Sko did hold second. For a brief instant, he was under siege on the second turn by both Stiletto Boy to his inside and Dorst to his outside. Credit to Nick Sko for holding second, but Life is Good was tremendous for Irad Ortiz. And it looks like Mike Todd Pletcher is thinking, let's go to the Dubai World Cup. Let's go 1.25 miles.
Yeah, you might as well see if he wants to get 1.25 miles because they're going to have to find that out before they get down to Breeders' Cup time. We'll see how strong that field turns out to be, Dan. It just sort of feels like, the way Life is Good has started his career so far with just one super impressive race after another. You just got to find out how many races, I guess, you want to enter this horse in because he's going to be tough to beat no matter where he shows up.
This was the last hurrah for Nick Sko's career, and it was an excellent career for the Maryland-bred son of Painter. He goes to stud with 2 Breeders' Cup wins on his resume. Talking about some of the other horses in this race, I thought Stiletto Boy ran a career best effort, although he was far in arrears of Life is Good. I thought Endorsed ran a career best effort, while far in arrears of Life is Good. They both fired. They're just not the class of these top two.
Yeah, true enough. I mean, certainly Stiletto Boy, ran a pretty good race here, a very interesting race too, showing some speed. They sort of let him drop back a little bit up the backstretch. He just stayed on the rail all the way around the track, took a shot up the inside there, almost got second from Nick Sko, couldn't quite do it. He ran fine to be third. Endorsed, at least he made a little bit of a run around that second turn, and he tried to get into it. He's just not good enough to go with these horses, and he was wide on the first turn as well, so nothing wrong with his performance at 85-1. I'm not going to sit here and say Sir Winston ran some kind of great race, Dan, but there was nobody closing in here. He almost got fourth.
Absolutely right. The distance probably just a little bit short for him, and he was just outrun in the early stages. I thought Sir Winston, the Belmont Stakes winner, ran just fine in this race, and they're just going to have to find longer distance races for him down the road. Forget the rest. Let's take a look at Life is Good's horse card, and it's a very impressive one. 7 starts, 6 wins. He's a neck away from being undefeated. The only loss came at the hooves of the crack sprinter Jackie's Warrior in the Grade 1 Jerkins, a race in which Life is Good was returning off a lengthy layoff. He's by the sensational stallion Into Mischief. Boy, he's done nothing wrong. 110 buyer speed figure in the Pegasus. That's a lifetime top.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a super impressive horse, Dan. As you mentioned, that only lost to Jerkins sprinting off the layoff against Jackie's Warrior and even outran that horse to the lead. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't find the race on his card that just isn't really, really good. He was the best 3-year-old early last year before he was forced to miss the Derby. He wound up being the best 3-year-old at the end of the year as well. And now, everything's in front of him right now. There's no telling how good he turns out to be.
Well, we got the matchup we were hoping for, Life is Gold versus Knicks Go. Maybe it didn't materialize on the track as much as the hype before the race. Now we're probably thinking about a Life is Good Flightline potential matchup down the road. There's a long way to go before that happens, and we still have to see whether Flightline wants to go longer distances. But it's nice to know that we've got some very exciting horses and races on the horizon. Life is Good looks to be going to Dubai. Let's take a look at the prices for the Pegasus World Cup. Life is Good was a very narrow favorite over Knicks Go at post time. He returned 360, 210, 210. That's okay. Knicks Go was second. Stiletto Boy was third. Life is Good. Life is great for Todd Pletcher and Arad Ortiz. They won the $3 million Pegasus World Cup.